Alright, page 23, we have ratio tables as linked rate tables. So today is the first day that we are actually going to move on to what we call ratio tables. So we're going to look at our example here. Noreen saved $3 a day and Tim saved $5 a day. They start saving on the same day. The linked rate table and the ratio table show Noreen's and Tim's savings. So, if we take a look, we have a linked rate table. So right here we've got the days. So day 1, we can see Noreen added $3, right? And Tim added 5. Day 2, what happened? What happened on day 2? What are you thinking? Natasha?
Noreen added another $6 in her account, and then Tim added $5 more.
Okay. Right, so we can see that here to here it went up by 5, right? And from here to here it went up by 3. So when we had a ratio table, we wouldn't have had this column. It would have just been the day and then going up by 5 each time. Or it would have been just the day and going up by 3. But what we've done now is we've linked two rate tables and made it into a ratio. So we can see that every time Noreen puts in $3, Tim puts in 5. Okay? So we can continue that pattern of adding 3 for Noreen and adding 5 for Tim. So day 8, turn and talk with your partner. How much would they each have?
24
And stop, raise your hand to share. How much would they have? Who's in the bathroom, Holden? I'm up here teaching. Move your magnet. We have talked and talked about this. When is it a good time to use the bathroom, you guys? Independent time, not right at the beginning of class. Abby.
Noreen has 24 and Tim has 40.
Very good. Because we know Tim is adding 5 and Noreen is adding, how much, guys? 3. Okay. So over here, look at this table. How is this table different from this one? What do you notice? What do you notice, Tatum?
Is that it doesn't show like the days that it's adding.
Yeah. So take a minute and go ahead and fill those in. We can see that they're counting by 3 on one side and counting by 5 on the other. And then our bottom row, what's going to be in the bottom row? We just figured that out.
24 and 40.
Yeah, 24 and 40. So, what's a ratio table then? What's a ratio table? What are you thinking right now? What are you thinking, Alec?
Two tables connected that each go up by the same, that are not the same, but each go up by a unit rate.
So would you say they each have a constant rate? Yeah. So they have a constant rate, but it might be different, right? Yeah. What would you say?
Comparing contraction tables.
Yeah, they're comparing, aren't they, something? So, you know, Noreen has this much money compared to how much Tim has.
Also, isn't like Tim going up to 5 days and Noreen's going up like 6? They're going up the same days.
So it's the same number of days. I like how you said that. So it's kind of, over here we have the same number of rows. So it's not like we're skipping or anything weird like that. Okay. So let's look at number 1. How are the tables alike and how are they different? Work with the partner next to you and see if you could write a couple sentences. How are they alike? How are they different?
The only difference is that they're showing two different things. Write your sentences after you talk to your partner. What do you think?
Raise your hand to share. How are the tables alike? What did you come up with? What did you come up with?
I said the tables are alike by the numbers by the numbers they go up by.
Okay, so the numbers they go up by are the same. The data. Okay. What else did you guys say for how are they alike? Some other things. Ezra.
That they're both going up at a constant rate.
Oh, so the numbers they go up by, could we say that it's a constant rate?
Yeah, but they're different constant rates, but it's still constant rates.
Yeah. They're different constant rates, but they each have a constant rate. Okay, good. Natasha.
Well, I have one for different.
Okay.
They're different because one of them has the days listed and one doesn't.
Yeah, one lists the days and the other doesn't. Okay, at the top of your ratio table, oh, did you have something to add, Alex? Okay.
That they're both linked to kind of the same story.
They're both the same story, and that's how they're alike? Okay. So they tell the same story. Okay, Alani?
Instead of saying days, you could say units.
Oh, instead of days, so they have, we could say units. Okay. So at the top of each table, there's some numbers that are circled. What are those numbers? What are those numbers? Count it.
3 and 5, but it says also savings during save each day.
Okay, so we know that's how much they're saving each day, right? Gabby? Isn't that the unit rate?
Yes.
Yeah. So I think we could say the unit rate. So it's the amount that it's going up each time. Okay, we already did number 3, right? Fill in the numbers to the left. Okay, use the tables to answer each question. So, Noreen has saved $12. How much has Tim saved? So can we just go up to our table under Noreen and see what's across? Yeah, so what would it be, guys? $20. On which day was this? Fourth day. What about if Tim has $35, how much does Noreen have? 21. And make sure you label your answer with $signs. What day is that? 7th. On what day will Noreen have $30 in her bank? Raise your hand. What do you think, DJ? How do you know?
Because I knew that the constant rate was 3, so I did 24 plus 3, which is 27, and then 27 plus 3, which is 4.
So we said day 10? Good. So that constant rate gives us that hint. How much will Tim have then? So when Noreen has $30, how much does Tim have? Let's see. Oh goodness, Alyssa or Sierra? Which one are you? Alyssa. I don't know why I get you guys mixed up. Okay, Alyssa. $50. How did you get that? Oh yeah.
10 times 50 would be, 10 times 5 would be 50.
So, is there a multiplication link there also? Yeah, so we could still imagine the day and do our multiplication. That works. All right, turn the page. Oh, okay, that's right. Oh, that was not what I was thinking. Oh, yeah, okay. So, discuss the ratio table related to the multiplication table. Okay, go back to this page. All right. So one more thing we need to talk about before we move on. Looking at your table, how does that relate to a multiplication table? And you can look in your planner if you need to. Talk with your partner. Okay, raise your hand to share. What did we come up with? How is it related to multiplication table? Let's see, who haven't we heard from? Maddie.
Because on the ratio table it has constant rates, and I thought that multiplication table has constant rates.
Okay, very good. So, yeah, so a multiplication table, we're counting by the same number in a column or a row, right? Okay, what are you thinking, Kendall?
In the rate table, it has the days, like in a multiplication chart, it would have the 1, 2, 3, and then it would have the rows, how many it goes up by each time.
Yeah, so don't forget about your multiplication table. That can still help you solve ratio tables and rate tables. Okay, so that is where we are going to stop our mini lesson today. So, let me stop the video.